Thinking of the coffee houses from the late 50s in Louisville, the one that stands out in my mind the most was the Topaz, owned by the Klingman brothers. The Klingman brothers were part of a very good jazz group in Louisville called the Trademarks. The Topaz was hip in a very 50s manner. Hip in the 50s carried more connotation of danger, the smell of the underground, left-wing politics, jazz. The Topaz featured jazz artists such as Pepper Adams and others. Later, the Topaz became the Zappot. The Zappot was owned by a guy who played snare drums at the Savoy Burlesque Theater downtown. He was also a member of an early SDS chapter at University of Louisville. If I recall correctly, he had the name, or most possibly alias, of Holiday. The Zappot was more folk music, blues, and once in a while, Holiday trying to sing like Billy, or some sugar daddy bringing a stripper from the burlesque theater to the coffee house because she was more than a dancer, she was a singer, and she would try to sing to. One night, a friend of mine and I went out with a six-pack of Coke 45. I was still in high school, probably a senior. We drank the six-pack and went to the coffee house. We were sitting at a table with a group of people, most of whom were left-wing politicos. One was a member of the Progressive Labor Party. Another was probably a member of the CP. They were singing the IWW songbook on the stage. Someone either slipped me a Mickey or the Coke 45s got to me very quickly. I asked where the restroom was, got up from the table. The next thing I knew, I was on the sidewalk out in front of the coffee house with the owner sitting on top of me, slapping me. I was told I passed out and fell on the stage. I wandered across the street. My car was parked by Walgreens. My parents' car, I should say. As I started to get into the car, a police car pulled up and put their spotlight on me. I turned around to say something to the policeman and boom, passed out again, fell face first on the asphalt. They picked me up and put me in the back of the police car. Found out I was a student at Manual and had played football. They called a yellow cab, sent me home. Had to go back the next day to pick up the car. The Zappot, Topaz. Also, there was one downtown near the Moore Auditorium, which I didn't go to very often. The coffee houses of the late 50s.